Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey, where we are searching for the last 3 purple coins in Bowser's Kingdom, and it's going to be a bit of a doozy trying to find them. We have beaten the Brutals and turned them into fireworks, but we all know that the biggest challenge is finding all the purple coins the first time we're here. Wait a minute. I thought there was a moon up there somehow. But yeah, it's making me wonder. What did I end up missing? And in a place like Bowser's Castle, it's going to be so finicky trying to find every last little bit. Oh, this is an actual sub-area. Right. Genuinely didn't realize that, but we need the statue for this. So let's see. We need to bring all of the statues together and do a bit of work demolishing that as well. Now, maybe this sub-area actually has my purple coins. Hopefully. So. Smash down that. Mini Goombas. If I'm fast, we can get those coins. And right up and down on this. Hopefully there are some, because... that wasn't very smart. There's a reason it went up. And I just got a little bit too hasty. So, if I'm right, we don't appear to have our purple coins. That's a bit unfortunate. At least I can time my jumps. And the statue can move very carefully. And we hop along. So we do need all 3 statues. To find a couple of power moons. Because if we move this one along and the other one, then that's how we get the bonus moon. Or maybe that's just how we get up there in the first place. Oh, wait a minute. Don't we have to take one of these over to the start or something? Pretty sure we do, anyway. Righto, that's it. So we take this one back over here. And... aha! Rightio, so that's how we get our bonus moon. Oh. Oh, my sinuses are not having a good time today. So I know what I need to do. Because I did kind of get this wrong. I have to take this one back. And then move it over and move the other one over. And then we get it. So we know what to do, let's just speed it up a little bit. There we go. Still no purple coins though, which is really, really sad. And we do just dive over, and then we do not wall kick for some reason. But we do get Jizo and the hidden room. And then we get Jizo's big adventure. Well, we're finding plenty of moons, even if I'm not finding the last 3 coins. The journey is long, but it will be successful. Oh wait, that's just here normally. On the giant Bowser statue's nose, I genuinely thought that was a post-game one. So there are no purple coins. Oh well, back we go. Okay, I genuinely didn't notice that one. Definitely been quite a bit added, and every new discovery does bring a little bit of hope. Or, of course, it's also in just a moon. Past the moving wall. Okay, so, well, we've got another moon. I've at least managed to find some interesting locations, but nothing about the purple coins. I think I've got to admit defeat. I've just scoured everything and I cannot find those last 3 coins. I think sadly on this one I just have to admit I don't know where they are. Well, we've been poked, so we're getting a move on. We're finally going to get actually going. That Pokio is still following me, and we are going to proceed to the moon. I did find some other power moons. There is apparently one that's high above us, but I do not know where it is. And I probably will not be able to find it unless there's like Goomba Stack or something. Like, it says it's somewhere around here. Unless it's like... Oh, don't tell me. Ah. Well, we got one last moon. Caught on the iron fence. Hint Toad doesn't have any more hints. I think we've genuinely cleaned out Bowser's Kingdom and I just do not have any more moons. And any more purple coins. I will look it up. We'll come back for it in the post-game. Or maybe the next recording session, because I don't think we can leave the moon. But we probably shouldn't keep Peach waiting. We'll go exploring later on. This time I'm just giving you a taste of the moon. We're going straight for our target. We're wrapping up the main story this time because I have stuffed around way too much. Bowser's not getting away. We'll chase him all the way to the Moon Kingdom. Come on, let's save those two. So, we might as well wrap up the main story because if I get obsessed with searching, I could be here for hours. And I want to get this done so that we can access more power moons. I will show you the Moon Kingdom. I will show you the Mushroom Kingdom. But we have a bit to do first. Let's save the day and then we can explore in peace. Our brilliant, beautiful airship has taken off. And we have broken out of the atmosphere. Somehow whatever engine is powering us was strong enough to achieve escape velocity. All the way to the moon. Honeyloon Ridge in the Moon Kingdom. We're not worrying about anything else, we're just charging straight on. We'll get the purple coins next time. Bowser's Moon Wedding. You know how seriously I'm taking this if I'm actually going straight to the boss fight. Well, don't you look dapper? Those two must be over there. No time to dilly-dally, let's go. Let's run. Do you feel light on your feet? And enjoy the reduced gravity. Skip all our enemies. We have a lot of running to do, and then we have a gauntlet of adversaries. But like I said, for me to be skipping purple coins, you know it's serious. We're taking this properly. We are taking down Bowser today. We have to slide into this cave, which is apparently full of lava. The inside of the moon, does it have a molten core? I'd have to check it out. The underground moon caverns. Gravity is back to normal here. And we get to deal with Parabones. Immediately crash into one. Fly across the lava and avoid the geysers. And have my vision obscured because I got hit by a tank. Alright, reset and fire. We can temporarily take out the Parabones. Okay, yeah, my cannon fire works. That's apparently how it works. So we need to grab the tank. Fly over here. We can get the tank to shoot at us and break this. And up we go. Is this our Bullet Bill section? No, it's the Hammer Bros. There's a lot to do in this. It's a bit of a challenge gauntlet, and I believe the darker side of the moon winds up essentially reflecting this. So we do need our Hammer Bros. So we're actually throwing hammers this time. Alright. Smash our way through these blocks and just persevere. We don't have much we can do on the moving platform, but we do need to keep actually moving with it, otherwise we get left behind. So, this one's Tropical Wigglers, I believe. Wait, there are actual caterpillar treads. Alright, wait for it to go across. And now we need to concertina out. And yeah, we'll be able to get all that other stuff later. I'm not fussed about that now. Okay, drop and go through this bit. This should give us the Bomber Bill, as the name has now been changed to. And we need the Moai next. It's a good final gauntlet, basically showing us, giving us a sort of, can you use all of the captures you've demonstrated skill with across the adventure? That last test of our platforming ability as we make our way through. We do get a couple of new ones because we have Chargin' Chuck here, our classic football enemy, which of course has a helmet we can knock off. And at full strength, Chargin' Chuck smashes through anything in its path. Don't think it can jump though. If we sneak past these rocks very carefully, we will get to another Chargin' Chuck. So we can get those purple coins, but I'm not worrying about that now. It's running straight ahead, smashing through whatever's in our path and saving the day. And once we get up here, we've got another battle with Madame Brood, who is not happy to see us. Do you remember me? You were ever so rude to me back in the Cascade Kingdom. In fact, you were quite rude to all my darling Broodles, which is why we're all here now. Now, I do believe it's lunchtime for my newly powered-up chain Chompikins. The dog is wearing hats. So, as before, dodge the attacks, knock the hats off, and take control of it with a well-timed hat throw. Avoid Madame Brood's attacks and smack her in the face. She will get much more aggressive throwing her chain chomp at us. And I'm really not happy about the fact I keep sneezing. Whoops, got a little close there. I really, really do not like sneezing. My sinuses have been going nuts lately. Right in the face. Oh well, dodge that one. She might... No, she doesn't throw it repeatedly like that. Maybe in a post-game fight. Oh. That was a bit risky of me. But we might be able to top up our health along the way. And we've beaten her. So, basically the same strategy as before, just dragged out and a little longer. So, Madame Brood is gone and she doesn't really reappear. You don't actually fight her on the dark side of the moon, it's just the other four Broodals, so we can presume that she's wound up dying. Don't know why the others didn't, but that's just how it goes. Games are weird like that sometimes. Can we get a life up heart anywhere? Oh no, wait, there's a checkpoint. There we go. So, we've reached the checkpoint. We get an excellent view of the chapel. There is a power moon, which is up in the rafters. Hurry! We are hurrying. Yeah, look, I'm not actually being distracted this time. I promise you, Cappy, I'm actually trying. There's a moon up in the rafters, but I'm not worrying about it. We do not want the wedding going ahead. We can smash our way through with a big, hearty objection. Bowser has dragged a lot of people in for his dodgy wedding from all over the world. Even Pauline's been dragged here. What's going on? There's even a dog with a space helmet. Awful, awful, awful. Came to save her, that's sweet. Some stew, I was forced to attend this just in time. And you see how big the binding band actually is. Remember, Knucklotech was big. Bowser is not happy, of course. But we are ready for a dust-up. And a trapdoor. We've fallen right into his trap, just like he thought we would. I warn you, friend. Watch your step. Now, Bowser could just leave us here, but he decided to come down and stomp us. There's nowhere to change your outfit, but if you replay this, you'll get different messages. Crushing the wedding, Mario! That's tacky even for you! Also, your outfit isn't halfway fancy enough for the occasion. Not that it matters since you weren't invited! So now it's time for you to make like a bouquet and get thrown out! Well, you know how we do it. Get ready, Mario! Here's your happily ever after! Unfortunately, Bowser has not quite learned. But he'll jump around, dodge those brick blocks, and get nice and close. He puts up a shield this time. And then once his guard's down, hit him in the nuts. This time, though, Bowser's packing a potent flamethrower attack. It's basically a ground scan, so if you dodge it successfully, just jump and it'll be fine. Where's the hat? There we are. We missed a little bit, but 1, 2, 3, run under his guard. He's now throwing flaming shells at us, and punch away. He will launch a couple of other tail swipes, but we can smack him into the side of the arena. So once again, gets out the flamethrower. I was trying to be too cute there. But it doesn't matter. We're on to phase 3. We've got to read the attacks. That didn't work. Okay, so if we get hurt, he does actually get to keep the hat. So we knock that one out, knock that one out. And grab it. Chase him down again. And hammer away. 1, 2, 3. One more surprise, and in the nuts again. And we punched him so hard we knocked his tuxedo off. And there we go. We've saved the day. And Peach is free. And we get the ending music from Super Mario Bros. We've done it. Bowser is out. Oh no. The place is falling apart. Now that's a bit of a rarity. I think it's the first time in the entire series, at least in the main series, that Mario has actually said Peach's name. But everything's Are those two alright? So, now we get one of the best sequences in the game. We capture Bowser, who straight up has 6 health. We plunge through the depths of Bowser's mind, which is Peaches, 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 and our previous fights with him. The amount of times we have beaten him like a rented mule. A lot of Peach.
Hey, Mario?
Peach knows it's Mario in there because Bowser's picked up the moustache. And we get the game's other big advertisement song. Break free, lead the way. And we get to smash through everything with Bowser's incredible power. Charge through at full speed, and yes, we can actually do a triple jump as Bowser. And yes, the game makes it very clear that yes, it is Mario in there. Ow. Smash our way through here, and we open up an 8-bit section. Alright, we don't get break free just yet. But yes, we do get 8-bit sprites for Bowser and Peach. Very, very nice. Keep jumping. Because the whole place is still falling apart. 1, 2, jump, jump. And up we go. Bowser's fire is pretty strong, so you can use that for a ranged attack if you need it. Of course, you can smash through everything with your claws. This is where it picks up. This is where we get lead the way and break free, lead the way. I see the outside. We're almost there. One pillar down. So use the fireballs to strike down the pillars from a distance. One more to go. The whole thing is really collapsing spectacularly. So you probably won't get much opportunity to listen to the music. It's falling apart! Quick, get to the middle! Smash our way through to the moon rock. Probably not giving the music much chance to shine. Well, I'm gonna go to light speed inside the hangar. Is that even possible? I never asked that question until after I've done it. And we have escaped the moon caves and beaten the main game. Flying out like a shooting star. We're set free from Bowser, who just sort of collapses, and we stick the landing. Although Peach does a better job because she can float. We get a very sentimental scene between the two of them. Cappy and Tiara are reunited at last. And will Mario actually propose to Peach? I mean, you know the status quo is never really going to let that happen. But it's nice to think that maybe it would have happened. But of course Bowser can't resist it. Bowser still wants his chance, but Peach doesn't really like being fought over in such a petty manner. Of course, I think Bowser kind of mucks it up a bit, but in fairness, she certainly does not like being fought over. And that's the thing, don't just treat her like a prize to be won, guys. Like, have a bit of respect. She's been through a lot and she's really not into it. Although the scene of Bowser and Mario comforting each other. But it's time to go home. The Odyssey takes off. Mario heads back to his ship with Bowser in hot pursuit. And Bowser gets a boot to the head. And there we go. So the ending was probably a little rushed, but I actually wanted to get that done. Because, well, it's a little bit easier to wander around the Moon Kingdom and have a look in your own time at your own pace, and you get more moons to search out. Jeez, Nate Bildorf has been at Nintendo of America since I was a kid. Oh, cool. Greg Chun, he's the voice of Ike in Fire Emblem Heroes. Who else do I recognize? Probably need to pay attention to some of these, but there's so much more to do in this game, honestly. Like this, even though I admit I probably rushed the ending a little bit because I didn't want to spend too much time mucking around on that last level, I felt thematically it's important to do it quickly. But honestly, this is one of the best Mario games out there. Koji Kondo provided a few tracks. Like, this just nails it. You've got an incredible sense of adventure. There's something fun to find around every corner. Maybe people say there are too many moons, but yeah, I think it rewards you for exploring, and you can also play at your own pace, find as much or as little as you want, and have fun with things. It's a spectacular, creative adventure with a lot of freedom of movement, a bit of time to do your own thing, test out all these different moons, explore as you wish, and just have a lot of fun. They got so much about this right. I don't think there's much that's really an issue with this game. They absolutely nailed it. Like, you've got so many memorable locales, interesting characters. The individual locals are really creative. Nicely designed. Every world feels fresh and alive, and it's got different little challenges. Some of the moons in the post-game are maybe a little simple in certain cases, but you've still got an incredible amount of stuff to go through, to adventure, and there's always more to come back to. It just feels like an incredible adventure. I mean, it is an incredible adventure. It didn't take us 10 years, thankfully, but we definitely got one of the best adventures out of this. It's fun, it's creative, it's probably, in some ways, it's only limited by your imagination. With 880 unique moons, there's a certain amount can be found during the main game, but there are even more that open up once you've defeated Bowser and then hitting the moon rock for each kingdom. You are going to have a lot of fun with this. I'm not done yet.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
We definitely aren't done yet because I'm going to be mucking around. I'm not going to go for 100%. But at the very, very least, I want to be able to try and take on the darker side of the moon. I will scour the individual kingdoms for the post-game moons. But then we are going to go to the darker side. Additional power moons are in stock at the shop. Music list has been added to the map screen. And there we are. We've stopped off in the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm not going to muck around here too much longer because we do need to go back to the moon. Then we'll or maybe I'll do some stuff in the Mushroom Kingdom. So calm, so peaceful. Like our trip to the moon was all a dream. But good thing it wasn't, because we saved our two dear friends. That nightmare is over. Hooray for us! But I've liked our travel so much, I don't want our journey to end. I mean, there's still so much to do, so many hats you need to meet. And I bet if we collect even more power moons, we'll be able to travel somewhere new. So our trip is far from over. One more hooray, I say. But for starters, let's head up to Peach's castle, which we shall do in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!